Please visit Playhearts-online.com to play the latest and best version of the game. Rules of Hearts. Hi there, here are the rules of the card game Hearts. 1. The objective of Hearts is to get as few hearts as possible. Each heart gives you 1 penalty point. There is also a special card which is Queen of Spades. It gives you 13 penalty points. This is a game where you want a lower score rather than high. 2. Each player will be dealt 13 cards. You'll then select 3 cards when the game begins to pass to one of the opponents. Typically, it's best to pass your 3 worst cards to try and get rid of them. You start by passing to the opponent on your left. Then, in the following game, you pass to your opponent on the right. For the 3rd game, you pass straight across the table, and in the 4th game, you keep your cards and don't pass any. 3. The player who has the 2 of clubs at the beginning leads in the first hand, and that player has to lead with the 2 of clubs. 4. Each turn begins with one player laying a single card, which is called leading. That card's suit determines the suit of the trick. Then each of the players each plays 1 card. 5. If they have a card in the same suit as the first card, then that suit must be played. If not, they can play any of their other cards. Once 4 cards have been played, the player who played the highest ranking card takes the trick. This means he or she takes the 4 cards on the table and starts the next turn. Any penalty cards that trick are added to the player's penalty score. Try to avoid this unless you are shooting the moon, which we'll touch on later. 6. You may not lead a trick with hearts until hearts has been played on another suit. If it is your turn to lead and no hearts have been played thus far, you can't select a heart as the card to play. In some versions of game Hearts, you cannot play the Queen of Spades until Hearts has been broken, but in this version you can always play the Queen of Spades and it doesn't break Hearts. 7. If the first round you may not play a heart or the Queen of Spades, even if you don't possess any card in the suit of the starting card. After all cards have been played, the penalty points are counted and the player with the smallest number of points wins that particular hand. When one of the players reaches at least 100 points, then the game is finished and the player with the least number of points is the winner. If points are over 100 and they are 2 or more equal with the fewest points, then play will continue until there is only one clear winner. 9. Back to shooting the moon. Typically, it is not good to get penalty cards, but there is a circumstance where it can hugely benefit you. If you get all the penalty cards, 13 hearts and the Queen of Spades, then you get 0 points and all other players get 26 points each. Trying this can be a somewhat risky move, since if another player gets just one of the hearts, you will end up with lots of points. Now that we've got that down, let's play some hearts. Please visit Playhearts-online.com to play the latest and best version of the game.